viewers, a very warm welcome to all of you in today's episode of Youth Folio, our weekly magazine series revolving around happenings in the Northeast and involving people of the region. We have many stories awaiting your attention in this episode. Let's start with current issues section.
Delegation of 6 communities of Assam met central government ministers to press for scheduled tribe status. Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Kiran Rijiju and Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office Dr. Jitendra Singh make aerial survey of Manipur floods. Nagaland Chief Minister deposes trust on peace accord with NSC and IM. Jimmy Chiram becomes first youth of Galo community of Arunachal Pradesh to join in officer rank in the Indian Police Service. Tripura government signs Memorandum of Understanding with the Indian Football Association to promote football. A big delegation of 6 different communities of Assam came to Delhi on the 6th of August to press for inclusion of their communities in the Scheduled Tribe or ST category. The communities are already listed under the OBC category. It is pertinent to note here that at present, the Tribal Affairs Ministry has already moved to revise the modality so that these communities can be conferred ST status. The delegation was accompanied by Member of Parliament from Guwahati, Srimati Bijoya Chakrabarti, Member of Parliament from Tezpur, Shri Ram Prasad Sharma, and Member of Parliament from Jorhat, Shri Kamakhya Prasad Tasa. The delegation first met the Minister of State with independent charge for Youth Affairs and Sports, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, who hails from the state. The young minister heard the delegation and later took them to meet Union Tribal Affairs Minister Shri Joel Oram and Union Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh.
বিভাগৰ সকলো জ্যেষ্ঠ বিষয়া উপস্থিত থাকিল আৰু আৰজিআই আছিল আজি আৰু লগতে 6 জনগোষ্ঠীৰ আমাৰ বিশিষ্ট নেতৃস্থানীয় ব্যক্তিসকল আছিল আমাৰ অসমৰ সাংসদসকল আছিল বিজয়া বাইদেউ কামাখ্যা প্ৰসাদ তাছা আৰ পি শৰ্মা ৰামেশ্বৰ তেলী আজি সভাত প্ৰথমতে আমাৰ মাননীয় 6 জনগোষ্ঠীৰ বিশিষ্ট নেতৃবৃন্দৰ বক্তব্য আজি বিভাগৰ আমাৰ মন্ত্ৰী জুৱেল ওৰাম ডাঙৰীয়া শুনিলে আৰু তেখেতসকলে প্ৰতি সংগঠনে নিজৰ সংগঠনৰ বক্তব্য দাঙি ধৰিলে আৰু শেষত ইতিমধ্যে জুৱেল ওৰাম ডাঙৰীয়া যিখিনি কথা কৈ গ'ল যে মডেলিটি পৰিৱৰ্তনৰ বাবে বিষয়টো কেবিনেটলৈ পঠিয়াইছে কম দিনৰ ভিতৰতে এইটো পৰিৱৰ্তন হৈ আহিব আৰু সেই পৰিৱৰ্তনৰ মতে আগন্তুক দিনত 6 জনগোষ্ঠীক জনজাতিকৰণৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত চৰকাৰে সিদ্ধান্ত লয়
Our policy has been, as per our manifesto in the last election in Assam, was that 6 communities demanding scheduling should be scheduled as the tribals of Assam. And if that is done, there will be a process for ongoing tribalization of Assam as a tribal state. And other communities are also demanding, even Gorkhas are demanding tribalization in Assam. So that will open a door for declaring Assam a tribal state, and that will help protect the local identity and indigenous identity of the tribals and the local people in Assam. Instead of making it Bangladesh, let it be a tribal state in Assam.
Union Tribal Affairs Minister Shri Joel Oram assured that they would be granted ST status and that a note in this regard would be placed before the cabinet soon.
Modality revision होने जा रहा है, इसके लिए कुछ टाइम लगेगा. बाकी इन प्रिंसिपल असम के सभी जो कम्युनिटी प्रोपोज्ड है 6 कम्युनिटी और टी ट्राइब का, इसको आगे चल के एसटी का दर्जा देंगे. मोडालिटी मेरे ख्याल से 10-15 दिन महीना के अंदर में ये कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. पीएमओ में ये पेंडिंग है, कैबिनेट सेक्रेटरीट में पेंडिंग है, ये क्लियर हो जाएगा तो नेक्स्ट आपका 15 महीना दिन में फिर ये सबको हम प्रोसेस करके क्लियर करेंगे.
The delegation expressed satisfaction after their meetings with the Home Minister and said that this was a way to protect their identity against the influx of Bangladeshis in the state.
মাননীয় গৃহমন্ত্ৰীক আমি এটা কথাই কৈছোঁ যে 6 জনগোষ্ঠীৰ জনজাতিকৰণটো আচলতে অসমত কিয় প্ৰয়োজন, যিটো বাংলাদেশীৰ যিটো সমস্যা আগ্ৰাসন অসমৰ খিলঞ্জীয়া মানুহৰ স্বাৰ্থ বিঘ্নিত হৈ আহিছে। এই গোটেই বিষয়খিনি আজি আমি ৰাজনাথ সিং ডাঙৰীয়াক আমি অৱগত কৰিলোঁ আৰু ৰাজনাথ সিং ডাঙৰীয়াই অতি শীঘ্ৰে আমাৰ এই জনজাতিকৰণৰ বিষয়টো পজিটিভ ৱেত লৈ গৈ সমাধানৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰাৰ আমাক আশ্বাস প্ৰদান কৰিছে।
ये बैठक में आज इतना पॉजिटिव हम लोग रहेंगे, इसीलिए केंद्र सरकार और जो ऑफिशियल्स है आरजीआई सहित सबको धन्यवाद देता हूँ, बधाई देता हूँ, क्योंकि इतना दिनों का बाद हम लोग ने एक पॉजिटिव साइन देखा हुआ हो। असम का जो निवासी है, असम का जो असमीस लोग है, वो पूरा भारत को चाहते हैं, पूरा भारतवासियों का साथ एक साथ जीना चाहता है, एक साथ मरना चाहता है।
Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Kiran Rijiju and Minister of State in PMO Dr. Jitendra Singh visited Manipur recently to assess the flood and landslide situation in the state on the direction of the Prime Minister. They said that the situation was grim. Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is also a doctor by profession, feared that epidemics can occur after the floods.
We have visited the area, taking the aerial survey, and we have seen the total area of the damages caused by the heavy rain, and we have also seen the extent of damages. We have realized that this year the impact which has caused by this natural disaster is quite high, and we would like to convey our condolences to the bereaved family members of those people, those who are deceased, those who died because of the landslide and this heavy rainfall.
Plus the paddy and the crop damage, which is almost ruined now. So that also has to be taken care of. Sometimes there is also damage of cattle. And third, in the rehabilitation also, which I was also speaking to the Chief Minister Shri Bobi Singh Ji, which they'll have to guard against, but very often we lose sight of that and we are taken off guard, is the risk of the spread of epidemics. So the longer the stagnation of water continues and the process of drying does not happen and the people don't move out to the drier places, you have the risk of waterborne disease and other coming up.
Additionally, Shri Kiran Rijiju assured that state disaster relief funds of rupees 8.5 crore would be released by the Ministry of Home Affairs immediately to Manipur, and more funds from the National Disaster Relief Fund would be made available.
8.5 crore will immediately be released when we get back to Delhi. Now, that is for immediate relief. For long-term rehabilitation and reconstruction process, we need much more assessment. Now, because our forces and state administration and police forces are engaged in the immediate relief operation, so the assessment of the total damages will take some time. So I have requested the state government to write formally to the government of India immediately within today and tomorrow, urging for sending of inter-ministerial central team to assess the flood damage in the state of Manipur.
Nagaland Chief Minister Shri T.R. Zeliang met the press in New Delhi on the 9th of August and expressed happiness on signing of peace accord framework between the central government and NSC and IM.
I have understood is that this peace accord contains that Naga political problem will be resolved through sharing of power by both the parties, and that Naga customary system and the land holding system will be respected by the government of India, and and based on the unique history, the solution will be worked out. So today we have trust and confidence on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, interlocutor, and the Naga leaders. So when we have trust and confidence, we need not be panicky at this stage.
Saying that the Naga people and Nagaland government are happy, the Chief Minister said that he believes that the final settlement will cover Naga people living in any state.
Naga problem is covering the entire Naga contiguous area. So that respecting the traditional landholding system or customary system, it covered the entire Nagas, wherever they are.
Meanwhile, Chief Ministers of Assam, Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh too held a joint press conference in Delhi and demanded that the agreement should be made public. All the three Chief Ministers said that they would oppose any agreement that adversely affects their states or people.
Prime Minister should make it clear that it will not affect my state territory. That is very, very clear. It's still great. We welcome peace initiative, but it should not affect the other states.